Hey guys, I want to thank y'all for tuning into this tutorial. This is a gold glittery dramatic cut crease eyeshadow makeup tutorial. It is a collab with the Life of Ashley Simone. You guys definitely subscribe to her. I'll put her video down below. She's a new YouTuber just like myself, and she posts really great videos. She really gorgeous makeup. She knows a lot about hair. Just really interesting, really cool stuff to watch. And the really cool thing is that me and her go to the same college, and we followed each other on Twitter, and that's how, this collab all came to happen. So yeah, and before I head into the video, I just want to give a shout out to my sisters in Guyana. Well, they're really my cousins and other people, but anyway, they're sisters in my heart. So yeah, I want to give a shout out. It means so much. I didn't know that many of y'all watch my videos, and then I found out and I was like, oh my goodness, like yes, of course I have to shout them out. So love my Guyana family, stay beautiful. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I apologize for the weird different setup compared to the rest of the video. My camera completely gave out, so my foundation, the highlighting, contouring, blush, all of that found is cut out. So I'm so sorry. My camera was like, not today, so we just completely cut it off. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe. And also don't forget to watch Ashley's video down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. I primed my eyes, and right now what I'm doing is setting that primer with some powder so that the eyeshadow goes on nice and smoothly. And for my transition shade, I'm using a fluffy blending brush to apply that coppery brown color. And in my crease, I'm using that dark brown color from my Maybelline eyeshadow quad. And I'm trying to not wing it out, but extend it outward as much as I can, if that makes sense. Alright, now I'm going back with that same blending brush I used to apply the transition shade, just to blend everything out and make sure that it looks as seamless as possible. Alright, so now for the actual crease part of the cut crease look. I'm using my e.l.f. concealer brush, and this brush was actually, I think, only $1 not expensive at all, very affordable. And I'm not even using a concealer. I'm actually using the lightest shade from my e.l.f. foundation palette that I like to use as a concealer. And I'm going in now with that to create the crease. I'm actually going higher than my natural crease line. It's your choice whether you want to go higher or along your natural crease line, or even lower if that's your thing. It doesn't really matter. I just prefer going higher because I naturally, the way my eyes are set up, I naturally don't have much crease space. And as you can see, I messed up on the other eye that I'm not working on, but I did go back and fix that, so ignore that for now. Okay, the thing I really like about cut creases is that it's not something you have to do perfectly along the way. I mean, most makeup is like that as it is, but yeah, it's not something you have to do perfectly along the way. You can always, fix a mistake when you're making the crease. Alright, and now what I'm doing is I'm getting a flat top eyeliner brush, and I use the color, I think it was either Smoke Show or Activist from my Tartelette and Bloom palette. I will put the correct shade down below. And I use that to define the crease even more. And the reason why I used a darker eyeshadow than the one that was originally in my crease was because honestly that brown probably wasn't dark enough in the first place. So I probably should have used this. I probably should have used the color from my Tartelette palette in the first place, but oh well, oh well. And I made sure to blend it out upwards just so that it doesn't look too harsh or anything. And if you can probably notice that eye right here, when I went back in with the dark brown eyeshadow, it messed up the crease a little bit. So again, I'm just going to go back with the concealer later, and not even later, probably right after this. I don't even remember when I did that, but I'm going to go back in with the concealer and fix it, yeah, right here. So that's why I'm saying, like, it's not, one, it is something that takes a lot of time and practice, but it's also something that if you mess up, don't get too frustrated, because chances are the mistake you made is probably fixable, like you can see here. Alright, so now I'm going to use this golden yellow pigment, and I'm going to pack that on top of the concealer. Don't do this like right after the concealer, right after you finish applying the concealer. Wait like at least a minute or two. You don't have to wait forever. As you can see, the concealer is still, it's still not dried all the way down, but wait a minute or two just for at least to set in a little bit, and then you can go ahead and do this step. Alright, and here, what you have to be careful with is to not let that eyeshadow go above the crease line, because that's going to take away from the defined crease, hence, cut crease, so you don't want to take away from that. Okay, and I know sometimes when you're doing your makeup you get lazy and you don't always use the right brush for everything, but when it comes to when you're doing this part, make sure you use at least like either a flat top eyeshadow brush or a compact eyeshadow brush. You don't want to use a blending eyeshadow brush, or not even just that, or like an eyeshadow brush where the bristles are really loose and it's solely for the purpose of just dusting the eyeshadow all over. You don't want to do that, because if the bristles aren't compact, it's going to cause the eyeshadow to just go everywhere, and you really don't want that, especially when you're doing this part of cut crease eyeshadow. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And now I'm using that regular gold eyeshadow, and I'm just going, I'm going on top of the eyeshadow that I had on my lid, the pigment. I'm going just right over that. I'm not applying too much. I'm just kind of, I'm not going to say dusting it over, but loosely applying it right on top. Or why I say I'm not dusting it over is because you don't want to, again, you don't want the eyeshadow to go everywhere. You don't want to just sloppily do it. But I'm not applying too much. I'm not necessarily packing it on. I'm just kind of putting it right over the yellowy gold. Alright, so now I'm using eyelash glue, yes, eyelash glue, to get the glitter to stick. You can use like a glitter primer, whatever, but this is also a really good alternative. And I'm applying the glitter on top of it. It's a gold glitter, it's also from the same set that yellow golden pigment was from. So it's a glittery pigment, and I'm applying it in like dots just to really get it everywhere, and I'm using an eyeshadow brush to spread it out. And also for when you're putting the glitter on, again, I would suggest using a flat top compacted eyeshadow brush to pack it on there, especially if the glitter you have is kind of hard to work with. Like the one I have, it's one of those where you have to like, tap. Like you could see I'm like kind of struggling. You have to like tap the glitter out, and sometimes it's hard to get it all out. So you want to get as much out of it as you can. So that's why it's really important with this to use it's really important to use a flat top eyeshadow brush. Alright, for the eyeliner, I'm using my NYC liquid eyeliner in black, and I didn't want to wing it out yet, so I stopped, I didn't want to wing it out yet, but I accidentally did on the other eye, so just ignore that. But yeah, I'm going to apply some mascara. I'm using my favorite mascara, my CoverGirl Supersizers Fiber Mascara. And I'm going to do this before I apply my false lashes to get the false lashes to really blend in well with my real lashes. Alright, so now my false lashes are applied. These lashes are from eBay. They were only like $8 and they're mink lashes. So yeah, I will put the link down below if I can find it, which I should be able to. And yeah, I applied some mascara on top of it. I used my L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Mascara. And now I also went back with the eyeliner, with the liquid eyeliner, and I applied it right over the lash band, right over the lash band. And I'm working on the wing now. I used both my Maybelline liquid eyeliner pen and my NYC liquid eyeliner just because I use the Maybelline liquid eyeliner pen to really get the wing to be precise, and I love how black the NYC liquid eyeliner is, so I went over that a little bit. Alright, again, I want to apologize for not being able to get my foundation on here. My camera completely bailed on me, so yeah. But if you guys can watch one of my other videos to see how I do my foundation, or you can even request for a foundation routine, and I have no problem filming that. Alright, now I'm using that same dark brown that I used in my crease earlier, and I'm using a flat top eyeliner brush to put it on my lower lash line. I also put some mascara on my lower lashes. And I'm using the color Funny Girl from my Tartelette in Bloom Amazonian Clay palette on my tear duct and on my brow bone. It's honestly my favorite color from that palette. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so for my lips, I'm using the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Cruella. I love this color. I've heard that it's a dupe for Mary Jo K from Kylie Cosmetics. So yeah, if you're looking for a dupe for that, go ahead and give this a try. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.